is that Durban Film Festival happening over 10 days. And once again, the city of Durban will be abuzz. Looking forward to a lot of what will be set on the agenda in terms of, the impact of the arts and the film industry that South Africa has on the rest of the world. Looking forward to some great young talent, showcasing their stuff. And of course, we're hoping that, the film industry in the country continues to grow. Let's try once again to link back to Mlungisi in Durban. Mlungisi, a quick update in as far as what is happening over there this morning.
Yeah, briefly, Durban has been a hive of activities with thousands of guests from all across the globe coming here to the Durban International Film Festival. Like I said earlier on, when we spoke earlier on, I highlighted a few key critical issues such as transformation in the film industry, and then again as to how governments across the world could try and ban or curb live streaming and piracy, which is killing the industry at a great length. But with me here today, I've got my guest, David Mahlamela, who's the director for Center of Creative Arts right here in KwaZulu-Natal, who will be answering these critical questions. David, throughout the globe, we have the issue of live streaming, which is killing the industry, and piracy. Tell us more about that.
You're right, Mlungisi. Live streaming is a threat to the industry, but I have to contextualize it. It is a threat to the first world, where internet is dominating. Is it a threat to Africa? I don't think it is already. Looking at the usage of internet and live streaming, but that doesn't mean it can be a threat. I looked at the publishing industry. When ebooks were introduced, people felt like this is the end of a hard copy, but later on they realized that people there is those people who believe in the traditional way of reading a hard copy and buying it and shelving it. So yes, there will be those who use ebooks, but majority of people still believe in hard copies. So in the film industry also, I feel it is the same thing. Festivals like this and the attendance prove that cinematic experience is irreplaceable. So yes, it's a threat to other world, but not yet to this country and the continent.
Lastly, David, earlier on I said we spoke about having that raw experience of African actors being in African movies rather than us fetching actors from Bollywood. And we had a movie like Kalushi that did exceptionally well because we had local actors. We had movies such as Otsotsi, who received a very, very good reception right here in South Africa. Now, can we uproot raw talents by having more international festivals like this here in Africa, where our people are able to showcase their talents abroad and in cinema?
A very difficult question, because it's much to do with preference, it's much to do with the commercial outlook of things. It's something that filmmakers have to decide and be aware that if it's not done, we can't have stars. We can't have industry growing. Of course, yes, it's easy to rely on someone who has already made a name somewhere else. But as we were earlier on discussing it, it is an insult to the industry when someone come and act a character, our local star or personality, but breaking our indigenous languages.
Perfect, David. Thank you very much for that insightful discussion. Yes, in future we will have more of this discussion, and like David said earlier this year, Anand Singh, the writer and director of Usarafina, answered these critical questions, but he thinks that with this international festival we will have more of these discussions. And later on I'll be speaking to more young people who will be telling us about the challenge that they experience, in particular those who are black in the industry. Over back to you in studio.
All right, thank you very much. That is our reporter Mlungisi Khumalo coming to us live from